changed my life. Rather than eat lunch with my friends, I went to the first meeting of a lunch club called the Children2Children Rwandan Project. The purpose of the club was to raise money for an orphanage in Rwanda. We did this through a series of fundraisers, bake sales, and coin drives. For most of the 3 years that I was a part of the club, the kids we worked for were faceless strangers I would never be privileged to meet. They sent their everlasting thanks and gratitude to the kids in Pacific Grove through messages, quilt squares, and friendship bracelets. It wasn't until the first Skype, however, that I realized really just how much we had changed the world for those kids. Among other things, like water towers, improved facilities, and farm animals, we raised money for the orphanage to own computers and internet. This allowed for the possibility of Skype. The prospect of meeting in person with the kids we dedicated so much to was both incredibly exciting and daunting. On the planned morning, the entire club, along with various students, teachers, and parents, assembled in the library, while meanwhile, thousands of miles away, hundreds of Rwandan orphans clustered around their computer in anticipation of meeting the kids who had changed their lives in a place they'd never been and would most likely never go. The experience of meeting with the chosen representatives has changed my life. About 5 kids got to introduce themselves and speak briefly about their educations and hopes for the future. The vast majority will never go to college. This experience has taught me how much we take for granted in our lives. Our parents, a better room of our own, an unlimited supply of food, our educations, and futures. I've also learned how ridiculously simple it is to help others. Every week, I spent just an hour at a lunch club, and just those hours resulted in the drastic improvement of the lives of 500 kids. Although we gave much to the orphans in Rwanda, they gave us a gift in return: gratitude and the knowledge that we can make a difference.